Hey guys, okay, so I've got a bit of an unboxing for you today. This turned up today, and this is for people that like retro gaming stuff. I haven't quite seen everything that's in this box, so some of it may be a bit of a surprise to me. But this was something that I picked up this week, and I paid a grand total of £185 for this box. And I'm hoping that there's going to be some profit in it for me. There are a couple of things I have to do to a couple of bits in this, which I will tell you about when I show you them. So I'm going to open this box and I'll show you guys what's in it. Okay, so have a look. Okay, so we have the packaging. It's always good, but it's not worth £185. So let's have a look. We have a box here. So let's get this open. Okay, so we're through the bubble wrap. At least it's packed well. Okay, so let's see what we got. So, first things first is we have a carry case. Quite dirty, kind of in need of a clean, but you know, the case is a case. And that's the case. Now that one, that doesn't really mean too much, but what we've got in here, we have here. Now unfortunately, this bag seems to have had like some deterioration in it, because what's in here is a really nice Game Boy, but as you can see, it's got all this like black stuff on it, but it's now all gone, so it just needs a bit of a wipe down. But that's okay, that's fine. Now my plan is to basically open this up anyway, because it does have a faulty screen. I will throw some batteries in just to check anyway, but as far as I know, it does have a faulty screen. So, but you know, it's actually in like cosmetically, it's in great condition, as you can see there. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So yeah, so I'm really happy with that. One thing that is pretty cool, if I take that off. So as I say, you get Tetris, and I'm going to not actually put games in there because that black stuff is kind of all over this now. But you also get the newbie, or the newbie, however you pronounce it, Game & Light, which is okay. I'm going to have to test this. I don't know how much money's in this, maybe like a tenner. Now, one of the cool things about this Game Boy is, if I can get it working and sell it as is, I'm probably looking at about £100. However, since I've got to open this machine up anyway, because of the faulty screen, which I'm pretty sure I know how to fix. I've fixed one of these before with a faulty screen. If it's the entire screen at fault, then that's a bigger issue. But I think it might just be the ribbon cable inside just needs resoldering, or actually reheating, not soldering. But since I've got to open this up anyway, I'm going to give it a really good clean. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to install a couple of mods into this, which I may or may not film for this channel, or maybe another channel, I don't know. But what the mods are is a backlight, so it helps bring out the actual brightness of the screen, because the Game Boy has quite a dark screen. But also, I'm going to install something called a bivert mod. Now, what the bivert mod does is, to explain it simple, is when you turn on a screen like this, or any retro kind of LCD screen, it produces a picture by enabling and disabling pixels. So if you imagine every pixel on a screen is on, that would just be an all black screen. But if you turn off pretty much all of the pixels other than the pixels that make the shape of, for example, a block if you're playing Tetris or Mario, that's how you get your image. It's actually just pixels that are still on in the shape of Mario, and to our eyes we're seeing Mario, but really the screen is just disabled every pixel that it doesn't need to show. Well, what the bivert mod does is it flips over, it turns that around, and any pixel that was meant to be on is now off. and any pixel that is now off is now on. Now, incredibly, if you wouldn't think that makes a difference, but it really does. It really brings out the crispness and the quality of the Game Boy screen. It's no longer low contrast. Still not, don't get me wrong, it's still no next-gen console graphics, but it just brings out the crispness of that screen. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And the reason for that is because it will add probably around another £50 profit. Actually, that's a lie. £40 profit to this system. The kit you can buy on eBay for like £10. I'm going to have to install it myself. It does involve some soldering. I haven't done much soldering, but I've got all the kit and I've got everything I need, so I'm hoping that that should work. So yeah, so I'm going to install those into this and increase my profit to, well, my sale price to 150 quid for this, which I think will be worth it. So yeah, let's see what else we got. Is if I put these to one side, you do also have the original box, which now does need a clean. But what's really, really cool about this is it's not only the original box, but it's also the original packaging. You've got your leaflets there, got Tetris manual, Game Boy manual, yeah, 2 owners manuals, and they match up. Then we've got the, you know, all like the original leaflets and stuff that came into it. So I've seen one very similar to this, even with the original poster here as well. Probably the best condition one I've ever had. So I'm really, really happy with that. And if I can achieve 130, 140 for this, it's most of what I paid back already. So yeah, really happy with that. So next up we have a couple more bits and pieces here. We've got how the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles manual, Super Mario Bros. 2 manual, which are okay. I mean, I sell manuals for original Nintendo games for between £5 and £10 each. So I mean, there might be a tenner in these, maybe more. I don't know. So that's not too bad. We then got this lovely, I wouldn't quite say mint, but really, really good Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. And the really cool thing about this, or all of these games in fact, is that they all come with their original manual and obviously the game in the original plastic holder and also the original plastic inlay, which is pretty cool. It does seem to have like some pen mark on the covers, but you know, a bit of hairspray will take that right off. So yeah, not a problem there. So I mean, as I say, one of the reasons why I paid what I did for it is because of the fact that the games were, well, as mint condition as I'm probably going to ever pick up, to be honest. I mean, there's no fading to that box whatsoever. It's in really good condition. It does have a slight mark there, and just a little bit of creasing on the back there, which, oh yeah, there you go. You can just see that. It's one little crease. But for a game that was made in, I don't know when the year, 1990, yeah, I'm happy with that. And another thing to always check, although I know these are originals, always check the colour of the card. When you pick up Game Boy games, Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, anything like that, if the card inside is actually like card colour, like that, normally means it's original. If it's white, it normally means it's a repro box, but this one's original. We've also got, wish that stuff would come off, but we've got DuckTales, once again, fully complete. We've got Burai Fighter, I think it's pronounced. And once again, I mean that one, yeah, there's a bit of creasing at the bottom, but in general, and the top there. But in general, pretty good. So Burai Fighter, yeah, that one's really good. That one's really good. It's I'm pretty sure that's like a £35 game. So DuckTales is like 25. Super Mario is, I think, probably around 20. I'm going to save a couple of these until the end because I'm really impressed with them. But we've got Golf as well. Okay, that's only about a £10 game, but it is actually in really good condition. So I might try and get 15 for that. We got, this is a great find. So Dragon's Lair, once again, you can see by the box it's lovely, absolutely lovely. So I'm pretty sure that's complete. It feels quite light. Oh no, it's all in there. So yeah, so I think this is about a £35 game as well. And then we got Blades of Steel. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of these sell for like 30 quid, but I'm not sure if that price is still an accurate representation of this. But it does have a bit of bowing just on the bottom there. So yeah, so maybe 20, 25, I don't know. If I can get 30 or 35 I will, but 25, I'm happy with that. But now, the two games I was really looking forward to. We've got this one here, which is Turtles for the Foot Clan. This is about a £60 game. Really nice, fully complete in there. I've had the manual and I've sold just the manual ones for £10. So it kind of tells you how valuable this game can be. And yeah, 60 quid for that. Quite happily. It does have some creasing on the top. Not much. I mean, you probably won't be able to see on the camera. There you go. Yeah, just a little bit of creasing. But apart from that, it's in really good condition. And next up, actually, I'm going to show you this first. Is one of the magnifying glass add-ons. It's not the one that's actually Nintendo branded. It's Newbie, so I'm not sure about that one. But I might just bundle it up with the console. And lastly, this one, which I'm pretty excited about. You can already see the side, but Gargoyle's Quest, once again, fully complete with manual and game and original inlay, everything. This one is, I mean, it does have some wear on the bottom, but in general, it's very, very good. This can be a £90 to £100 game. So I'm pretty happy with that. It sells quite often on eBay for between, say, like 75 and 95, depending on condition. I can't imagine getting 100 for it. I think that's out, but I could certainly probably achieve maybe 80, 85 for this. Maybe a long tail sale, who knows? But yeah, I'm happy with that one. Very happy with that one. And so that's it for that box there. But I do have something else to show you from this lot. So let's get all this out. And we have this huge box here, which is an Amstrad VCR box, but that's not what's in it. Okay, so what we have here, oh, this is beautiful. A retro game guy like me, I love this stuff. This is a Commodore VC20, or Vic 20, I should say. It has been opened, I believe. Yeah, it looks to have been opened, or maybe it's just where it's come loose. I don't know. But to me, it looks like it's maybe just been opened there. See? But yeah, the old sound of those keys just bring back so many memories for me, because I had like the Sinclair Spectrum, and I had the Acorn Electron, and obviously the old Amigas. I never had a VC20, so this is pretty cool. I can add this to my collection of ones that I've owned. At least I don't own them anymore, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. But the reason being, once again, is it comes with a lot of extras. So we've got, of course, we have the classic Commodore tape reader. This is the C2N cassette. and I lost many hours loading games up on my old Commodore 64. There is a tape in there, but obviously it's a copied one. So we've got Matrix Grid Runner. We got Soft, just a software. Race something, type something, Blitz, Falcon Fighter, and Vic Tape Imagine. That's yeah, that's pretty cool. It'll be fun testing this, but yeah. So that's that. But also we've got a couple more tapes. They're just copies. Fire Galaxy 16K joystick and Seawolf 16K joystick. We have some packaging, but we've also got Sargon Chess 2 or Sargon 2 Chess, and oh man, look at that power supply. For the people that call the Xbox 360 power supply the brick, it's got nothing on this. This is a beast of a power supply, but it's got the Commodore logo there, so that's pretty cool. Oh, so that's that one. And we've got an Introduction to Basic, Part 1. Look at the size of this, and this is Part 1. Okay, so we've got like the manual, not the manual, sorry, Getting to Know Your Vic. And there's like other booklets and stuff in here. Pretty good condition, actually. Yeah, pretty good condition, so that's pretty cool. And all of these accessories just all help to add to that overall value of the system we've said. We do have joystick, and the box for the joystick. A lot of boxes seen better days. I could just glue that box back together. It's the Altai joystick for use with Atari and VIC-20 computers. This really does bring back some memories. Look at those. Jeez, you can hardly move it. It's not like the analog sticks on like the PlayStations and stuff you see today. Wow. And you get your two classic buttons. So yeah, so that's pretty good. But you know, it's a box joystick, so it might have some value. What I plan to do, you would have already seen this because I'm like 20 minutes into the video. But I'm going to put on the screen what I paid for it, and as I find stuff, and after recording this video, I'm going to go on eBay and see what it all sells for. I will update the total, probably even there somewhere, to actually see what profit I'm going to end up with before fees, because obviously there's no point me adding fees in, because kind of fees change for everybody. I won't know my fee really until I sell it, because I don't know if I'm going to sell it on Facebook, or Spot, Gumtree, eBay, Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. So, may have already said Facebook, but either way, let's carry on. So, we got this one here which says Commodore Computer, an Introduction to Basic Part 1. Ah, okay, so that goes with that kit down there. So that's cool. Got, oh right, this must be the RF box. Okay, wow. So we've got the RF box. Oh, that might be an aftermarket add-on. I'm not sure. It might be a regulator. Can't remember. Yeah, might be a regulator. So then we've got duck shoot, and we've got Space Pirate, and we've got a couple more like copied ones. Vegas Jackpot, Tracks 8K, I think it's called. I think that says. And this looks like an empty. Yeah, it's an empty case. Oh, Falcon Fighter and all that. So that's the one that's in the tape deck. That's cool. Right, so now we've got this one, which is more copied games. Obviously, well, I say obviously I can't really sell them with it, but I don't. If I'm going to bundle, I may as well just bundle these in. Although I don't like the idea of putting copied games. This is pretty cool. This is the VIC Epson switchable 16K RAM for the VIC 20. So that is actually very, very cool. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Okay, so that's, and it's got a manual in there. That might have some value. I don't know. Looks like it was originally purchased for £34.95. That must have been quite a hefty amount of money to spend back then. Wow. Okay, so that might have some value. What's left are a couple more games. I'm just going to deal with these ones here because these are like the copied games. Oh no, this one isn't copied. This one says VIC 20 Mastermind Data Sports and Games. Not really sure what's on it, but yeah. Then we've got another copied one. We've got Hellgate and Myriad. And then we've got another introduction to the VIC 20, which is tape 2. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now we're left with just a couple more games to show you. We have Mole Attack. And we've got the cartridge in there, because obviously this is also a cartridge based. Wow, look at the size of that cartridge. I didn't realise. Having never owned one of these, I never realised how big that cartridge is. Wow, Mole Attack. Yeah, it reminds me a lot actually of the Atari boxes and the way that the cartridge goes in the middle. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. And this one is Know Your Own IQ. Wow, the graphic, the picture on this one really dates that. But it's actually in really, really good condition. Really good condition. Done about a year. 1982. That was the year that I was born. So this is as old as me, and I think it probably is in better condition than I am, that's for sure. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Comes on a whole 2 tapes. Nice, I'm happy with that. And finally, we have quite a sort of fairly decent sized one. The plastic, obviously over the years, has got a bit grubby, but this is Mastermind, based on the obviously the BBC series. Comes with 3 tapes and a manual. There you go. So, so yeah, that is the haul. I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing else in here. Don't think there is. No. So yeah, I am pretty happy with that. I don't really know off the top of my head what I've made as far as profit, but yeah, I'm really happy with the haul. I actually got this from a fellow reseller who basically mentioned that he had this stuff on one of the reseller Facebook groups, and I just messaged him and I just wondered if he basically wanted to sell the whole lot to me. So thank you to you. I won't name you because I've not kind of mentioned I was doing a video, so I won't name who it is, but appreciate the deal, buddy. Yeah, so as I say, I've got to try and get the Game Boy working. There may or may not be an issue with the VIC 20. The guy who sold it to me said he was having issues getting the signal to work. So I'm going to have a look at that just to make sure that that's working. If not, I think I know what the issue is. It's quite not a common fault, but there is something, a part that goes wrong in the VIC 20 that you often have to change after a certain amount of years. So I'm hoping it's that. If not, then I'll sell it as spares. I've still got all of the other bits and pieces that I'm going to make money on, even if that goes as spares. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll now go edit this video and get this up. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. If you're not into retro gaming stuff, you're probably not going to really appreciate the stuff that's in this box, to be honest. But yeah, thank you again, and hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Cheers. # Team Carla.